school teachers taking a stand, protesting because they say they haven't received the raises they were promised. And they say without those raises, they've had to come up with other ways to make ends meet.
Marissa Kynaston joins us live outside Foothills High School with more on this. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning. It's getting a little bit louder out here. About 20 teachers and students out here protesting right now. But I actually want to show you guys this sign. This is Evan. He's a freshman at Foothills High School. It says, "Didn't we learn from Breaking Bad?" Now, obviously, this is a little bit of an extreme example, but it just goes to show you these teachers are desperate to make ends meet, and they're coming up with creative ways to make some extra money, like bartending, waitressing, even becoming an Uber driver on the side. We talked to one teacher who says her husband has been forced to take up 4 jobs just so she can keep working as a teacher. She says it's tough watching him work so hard while she waits for the raise she says teachers have earned.
Get up at the crack of dawn and then work 15 hours a day and come home dog tired. It's really hard and it's frustrating.
Now, teachers and students actually have to be on campus here in the next 5 to 10 minutes, so this should be wrapping up here any minute. But again, about 20 teachers and students out here right now protesting for those raises. Marissa Kynaston, 13 Action News.
All right, Marissa, thank you. New this morning, the school district has created a new position. The new employee will handle negotiations with labor unions and advise the school board on legal matters. This is according to the Review Journal. The job pays between $124,000 and $164,000. It will be funded through budget cuts and trims within the central office.
Well, Yucca Mountain is making headlines once again. A new House vote is reviving the plan for a nuclear waste dump there. The vote brings back a battle that's been going on for decades, starting in the 1980s. Former Governor Richard Bryan, who was in office at the time, says this latest effort is nothing new.
Clearly, the Trump administration is close to oil, coal, and nuclear industries. And so their agenda in terms of the energy front is to Katie bar the door, whatever you want.
Well, Bryan says he doesn't think the plan will pass the Senate, and even if it does, he says there are still significant scientific and legal challenges. It would be actually years before any construction would even happen.
This morning, an ABC News exclusive. Yesterday, we heard from the pilot of that deadly Southwest flight. This morning, a woman who was next to the passenger is breaking her silence.
When you first looked over and saw Jennifer, what did you see?
From about her rib cage, the bottom part of her rib cage, up was out the window.
The pilots are also sharing how they were able to bring the plane down safely after the engine exploded.
Did you worry you might not make it?
No.
Never?
No.
This morning, the entire crew of the flight is speaking out. You can hear from them on GMA at 7. And for even more on this incredible story, tune in tonight for a 2020 special at 10.
New developments this morning in the Golden State Killer case. The suspect has been charged with killing 4 more people. Authorities believe the Golden State Killer was responsible for killing a dozen people and for at least 50 rapes in California in the 70s and 80s. While 72-year-old Joseph James D'Angelo was arrested last month and formally charged with 8 murders. D'Angelo has not yet entered a plea on the charges.
New this morning, cracking down on synthetic marijuana. A group of people from Wisconsin are now leading the charge, asking that state to loosen marijuana laws. The group believes if the state allows medical or recreational marijuana, people won't turn to the synthetic drug. In some cases, investigators have found rat poison mixed into the synthetic. One man witnessed his friend take it, and the incident has left him terrified.
They couldn't feel their muscles, they couldn't move, and they said they felt like they were actually melting.
The state of Wisconsin is currently investigating 4 confirmed cases of synthetic marijuana overdose. The Golden Knights are headed to Canada for the Western Conference Final after the Winnipeg Jets defeated the Nashville Predators last night.
Yeah, this will be the Jets' first time in the Western Conference Final, and the Knights were 2-1 against Winnipeg this season, if you're curious. But Station Casinos currently actually has the Jets favored to win the series. Game 1 is tomorrow in Winnipeg. A free watch party will be held downtown tomorrow. Puck drops at 4 p.m., so a little bit earlier than normal. Keep that in mind. Now to a story that's blown up on our Facebook page. A little kitten stuck in a pipe for hours, but rescued, and we were there for it all.
Oh my gosh.
Is there more than one?
This is the moment an NV Energy worker pulled the cat out of the pipe by using a piece of carpet. The dramatic scene unfolded by the Rio. Here's what we love about this story. A concerned viewer heard the cat meowing and he called us. We sent a crew to the scene right away. A few of us at Channel 13 tried ropes and nets and